Leafy, my man, you have more subs than me. You're gonna be more successful than me. But you know what you don't have? You don't use Code Keem.
Damn. Well, I might not use Code Keem, but at least I don't look like a fucking grapefruit.
The year is 2016. And I didn't have an Xbox One at that point, and the Xbox had been out for, I believe, 3 years now. And I just had my Xbox 360. And I used to tell my mom to always give me one. I used to beg her and be like, please, Mom, give me an Xbox One. Come on, what can you lose, you know? And at the time, we were very, not financially well. So, I didn't expect it for Christmas, and I didn't expect it for my birthday. But Christmas had gone. It's 2016 now. It's a whole new year. You got Pyrocynical. You got... That's about it.
Here we are on the 7th mission of Hitman. I used the cheat code. If you guys want the code, it's really easy. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, kill yourself.
And one day, my mom comes home from going to town. And she, you know, comes in, she's talking to me. And then she says, hey, Doug, why don't you go out to the truck and go give me this box that I have in there? I'm like, all right. I go outside, and it's a brand spanking new Xbox One. And it was the base version, if you guys know. It's the, it's like the base Xbox One that broke after like 2 months. Anyways, the first game I got for it was Black Ops 3. Now, up to this point, I had been familiar with the Black Ops series. I had played through World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. I think I knew pretty much everything there was to know. The first game I got and actually owned was Black Ops 2. I got it on Christmas when it came out in 2012. And I played that thing to death. I didn't have internet at the time, so I used to just replay the campaign, play zombies, and play multiplayer with bots. It was a fun time. And then we finally got internet, and I used to play online on that thing all the time. It was so much fun. Now, I never was competitive or good at it, but it was just a lot of fun. I mean, I was a dumb kid. What can you expect? So when I got Black Ops 3, I was more than hyped for it. Now, the game had been out for a while already, so I had seen videos about it. But to actually boot it up, install Black Ops 3. Well, actually, I didn't get to install it because it wasn't working the first time around. So my mom got me another disc because I believe the disc that it came with was scratched, which I don't get because it was brand new. But I digress. I installed it, and my family was going somewhere, I believe. And it's very reminiscent of Black Ops 2 because it was Christmas that day. And my family was all going over to my grandma's house to eat. And I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay and play the game. Much like when I got Black Ops 3. They all wanted to go eat. I stayed. And each time, I played zombies. And when I booted up Shadows of Evil for the first time, and you know, you just hear the jazz and the feel of the map. You see it right in that instant you load into the map. I'll never forget that moment. That entire year was amazing. 2016, at that point, the DLC season was coming out. So we got Der Eisendrache, you got Zetsubo no Shima, and then you got Goa Krovi, and then finally Revelations. I joined in late. By the time Goa Krovi came out, I finally had enough money to buy it, and I did, and I installed it, and it was the first Zombies DLC I ever bought. The only DLC I ever played in Black Ops 2 was the Nuketown Zombies, and that was like, what, $5? So, Goa Krovi. Up to that point, I had mastered the map of Shadows of Evil. I had mastered it. I could do the Pack-a-Punch in 3 rounds. It was a map that I loved, and there were so many memorable lines. It was such a good map. And, you know, me and my brother were obsessed with it. I mean, sure, we played multiplayer. I played the campaign, but zombies was where it was at for me. Everybody else was doing multiplayer. Everyone else was obsessed with it. Me, I was playing zombies. And at that point, zombies was bigger than it ever was before. So, you had Shadows of Evil, the launch map. You had The Giant. You had Dark Eisendrache. You had Zetsubo no Shima. You had Goad Krovi. All these maps I eventually bought. And then when Revelations came out, I bought that too. And I mastered every single map. I knew how to get the Pack-a-Punch. I knew every little Easter egg that could get you just the measly amount of points. I knew everything. I had mastered these maps to a T. And the Zombies community was the biggest it ever was. And I was there to witness and be a part of it. 2016 was a nice time for zombies. But 2017? Now that year, holy jeez. You had EE4C. You had all these events going on in the community. We had speculations, we had theories, we had discussion about everything. It was positive, it was big, it was massive, it was good. And then Treyarch threw a fucking curveball. Hey, we heard you guys like zombies. And you know what? Black Ops 3 has the perfect zombies mode ever. And I don't care if you play Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 zombies, masterpiece. I liked World at War. All right, I liked Black Ops 1 zombies. I like Black Ops 2 zombies. I actually like Black Ops 2 zombies a lot. But Black Ops 3 zombies, there's no competition. And you want to know why it's the best? Because they literally released a 5th DLC just for zombies. They remastered all the World at War maps. They remastered Kino, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon, and then Origins. They remastered 8 maps for the zombies community. They didn't need to, but they did. They also introduced more features like Newton's Cookbook. They released even more gobblegums for us to use. And what did multiplayer get? Well, you got events. You got more supply drop stuff. But did they get 8 multiplayer maps plus new zombie camos plus new gobblegums plus a fucking new feature that allows you to customize and change your gobblegums? I don't think so. Zombies at this point was massive, and I was a part of it, and it was fun. It was the glory days. It's one of the days I remember. It was the moment in time where I was happy and excited to come home from school and play zombies. I didn't really have friends, so I just go on my Xbox, and it was a lot of fun. Just experiencing this game, to experience the community, the hype around it. It was fun, and it was fun to be a part of. You were there. They released challenges just for us zombies players. It was a lot of fun. And it's not healthy to look back on the past and hope for it to come back, because it's gone. The past is the past. You gotta look forward to the future. The future, who knows? We could have another Black Ops 3, a renaissance, a rebirth of what was. But I doubt it. Black Ops 3 was a product of its time. The mechanics, the way the guns felt, the way the game looked, everything just culminated into this beautiful masterpiece. And I don't thank my mom enough for buying me my Xbox One and getting me Black Ops 3 with it. It was a magical time. And it hasn't been the same since. 2018, Black Ops 4 came out. And everyone was excited for the zombies. They thought, if Black Ops 3 was amazing, the next one is going to be even more amazing. But all the hype around it kind of just disappointed us in the end. They innovated too much. They changed too much. They knew the zombies community was big at this point, but they changed too much. And a lot of it has to do with Activision forcing Treyarch to follow a trend, which was Battle Royale. Black Ops 4 was in development of an actual campaign, was in works of fixing the multiplayer, was in the works of making zombies the best it could have been. But Activision saw the success of Fortnite and PUBG and decided, you know what? Cut the campaign, let's make a Battle Royale. And everyone jumped on board to make it. So everything was rushed. The multiplayer was rushed, and zombies was rushed. And it was a sad time to see the community so negative and so disappointed and mad, sad, upset that this game mode that was once a beautiful thing, one that was played by everyone, and one that got an extra DLC because fans demanded it. It was a sad time. And ever since then, it hasn't been the same. In 2016, we got Infinite Warfare, zombies, but nobody really cared. Everyone was on Black Ops 3 still. Black Ops 3 came out in 2015 and people were still playing it in 2018, a whole 3 years later. If that doesn't go to show how good the mode was, I don't know what else will. 2018, we got Black Ops 4 Zombies. 2019, it was Modern Warfare. We didn't get a zombies mode with that game. However, there was a cut zombies mode. People went into the game and they found out that there were zombie models and little things that connected to a zombies mode, but was ultimately cut. 2020, we got Black Ops Cold War. And everyone was excited again. Zombies. That's the main thing everyone was talking about at the time. And it's understandable. Black Ops 3 was amazing. Black Ops 4 was disappointing. Perhaps they learned their lesson. And they eventually did. They reverted changes that we didn't like. They went back to the classic roots of what made the zombies mode great. And we were excited. Pack-a-Punch was now different but the same. In Black Ops 3, you'd pack-a-punch your gun, and you could pack-a-punch it again for the chance to get elemental upgrades. Black Ops Cold War, guess what? You could pack-a-punch your gun a whole 3 times. Not 2 anymore, 3. And guess what? Now, you can choose which elemental upgrade you want. No more is it random. It's not random anymore. You get to choose which one you want. There were no more Gobblegums, because Gobblegums kind of changed the game in Black Ops 3 Zombies. If you were to play Black Ops 3 Zombies, you could literally pop a Gobblegum and bam, you've beaten the map. So Gobblegums were kind of broken, and they fixed that. They took them out. But now you spawn in with a gun of your choosing, a gun of which you've attached items to. It was your gun that you could take into the map. No more were you starting in with a pistol. No more were you starting in scared and alone and wondering how you got here and trying to survive. No, you're a team going into a base and they're zombies. There's something about Black Ops Cold War Zombies that just rubbed me the wrong way. The way it played, the way it looked, it just didn't feel like zombies to me. When the game launched, I had grinded a lot of it because I was excited for it. But as the years went on, and the next year was 2021, and the only new content we got for zombies was one new map and some new perks, which is a step up from Black Ops 3, because in Black Ops 3 we only had one new perk for the entire year, and it was kind of disappointing. So Black Ops Cold War does have good things, but it still didn't feel like Black Ops 3. It didn't have that feeling to it. It didn't have the care that we all expected from Treyarch. And it made me think, are those days really over? Are the days of playing Black Ops 3, seeing these beautiful maps, G-sliding all around? You know, it makes me sad. And I don't think we'll ever get back to those days. It was the Zombies tradition as well to have a map called Something of the Dead, which would basically have a celebrity cast. In Black Ops 1, it was Call of the Dead, which had, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I forgot her name, and then you got Freddy Krueger, you had Danny Trejo, and you had Michael Rooker as the celebrity cast, and it was awesome. And then Black Ops 2 comes around, and they have a gangstered, Alcatraz type map called Mob of the Dead. And in that one, you had mob movie icons. You had, Michael Madsen, you had those other two, and then you had Ray Liotta. Black Ops 3 came out, and even though the map wasn't called Of the Dead, it was still different because it had the of in it. It's called Shadows of Evil, and it had Jeff Goldblum. You got the lady, I don't know her name, I'm sorry, and you got the other dude, and you got Ron Perlman, and that was awesome. And Black Ops 4, they had Night of the Dead, I think that's what it was called, and they had, I'm gonna be honest with you, I only know Helena Bonham Carter.
This is cancer, right?
But that map was, it was decisive. It wasn't a good map. It was very how do I put it? Nobody cared at that point. Black Ops 3 had dropped the ball already that nobody really cared about the DLC season. And to add on to that, the map wasn't even announced. It was just dropped. Usually we'd get a trailer that would get us hyped. There would be discussion. There would be theories. What was the map going to be like? Oh, we can talk about it for days. But at this point, nobody really cared. There was no trailer. There was no hype. The map was just dropped. It was a sad time. And to see that Treyarch didn't really care to even drop a trailer, I don't know. It just made me sad. It's like they knew that this isn't going to be good. So they scrapped it. They said, you know what? They don't need a trailer. Fuck them. And I don't know. It just felt wrong. I don't think the Black Ops 3 days are coming back. You know, it's false hope to be hoping for it. I don't know. It's just a sad thing to see. And I really do hope they come back. Maybe with the next Call of Duty Vanguard, since Treyarch is taking the helm, maybe, just maybe, we can have those days back. But I highly doubt it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Black Ops 3 was a product of its time, like I said. It was very goofy. It was very rigid. It was a fun flowing COD. And it looked good. Like if you go back and play Shadows of Evil, the map looks beautiful. When I go and play something that's like you know, the Cold War map, the Nocturne Tone one. I already forgot his name. D Machina. You go and play that. It's like, sure, the map looks good, but it doesn't have that feeling to it. It doesn't have the spark that it had. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old man rambling, but for those who experienced the days of Black Ops 3, I'm sure you'll understand as well what I'm talking about. And if you were one of the lucky ones to experience it, man, were those the good days, weren't it? I know some of my friends were there when we used to play it. My friend Muscalero, I'll link his YouTube channel in the description. He's been playing this game for a long time, more than me. I believe he's Prestige Mastered, if I'm not mistaken. He knows what I'm talking about when I say Black Ops 3 was the golden era of zombies. And he's lucky because he has a PC and he can play custom maps, which are basically fan-made maps that people can play. And if I had a PC, I think I'd be playing zombies custom maps for days. Because this game, the engine, the feel, the look, it makes me want more content for this game. And I know Treyarch won't release any more content for this game because it's nearly like 6 years old, I believe. Yeah, it's 6 years old. 6-year-old game. I highly doubt it Treyarch is going to release more stuff for this game. It's a game that's been left. The yearly cycle is continued. They are focusing on their new games. They are not going back to this old one. And it makes me sad. Because the zombies in this game was amazing. And the glory days are over. I know that. I'm trying not to be sad and depressed about it. But it does make me sad and depressed. So that's basically the video. I just wanted to talk about the glory days of Black Ops 3, to express my feelings about the subject and how I think, you know, like, I don't know. This is just a fucking sad situation. I really wish Treyarch the best in their endeavors, but with Jason Blundell leaving and the zombies getting, and Black Ops Cold War getting its last DLC map, it's just, I don't know. It's depressing. It makes me sad. And it makes me miss the Black Ops 3 days of zombies. I don't know if anyone feels the same, but that's how I feel. And I don't know. So, if you were in the golden days of Black Ops 3, what was your favorite memory of the whole community? And if you don't have a favorite memory of the community because you weren't around, that's okay. Tell me what your favorite Black Ops 3 map is. Because all of Black Ops 3 maps, I think, are masterpieces. They're literally crafted in this fucking... They literally crafted it with angel tears, bro. So I'd like to hear what your favorite map is. My favorite map is, of all time, too, Gorod Krovi. I love that map. It is just... It's too good. It's my favorite map of all time. So, that's all I had in the video. Just to be depressed and talk about stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably post more often. I'm thinking of posting every other day. If I were to post every day, that I'd probably die. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll try to post more often. Maybe every other day. That's the plan I'm having right now. So, like right now, I edit this video today. And then tomorrow... Or actually, my plan is I posted yesterday, and I recorded footage yesterday while I was editing and posted that video. And then today I'll record and edit this video and then post it tomorrow, and I just continue the cycle. So I post every other day. That's the plan, at least. I don't know how long I'm going to stick to it. I plan on sticking to it. It just depends on, you know, when I'm making videos on, and yeah, it's a complicated situation. YouTube is hard, all right? Back in the day, it was kind of easy for me because I just fucking make whatever and then just post it, and then I'd get like 30 views, and I'd be like, you know what? That's a hit to me. That's a #1 video. But that's about all I had for today. Just a little update, just talking about Black Ops 3 because it was a glory time. It's a glorious time to be alive, you know. But that's all I had for today. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. And, you know, like I said, what's your favorite zombie map? What was your favorite moment of the community back then? And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and yeah.